COVID-19 First Alert Forecast. Certified most accurate since 2004.
Got a fall feel for football today. There's some alliteration for you, but it is going to still feel pretty crisp out there, especially at the game this afternoon. Now, I know things are looking a little bit ominous right now, but I do expect improving conditions once we get to game time at 1 o'clock. And as we head through the game as well, there'll be sunshine. It'll be breezy with the northwest wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour and temperatures that will be fairly steady in the mid 60s. So yeah, definitely jacket, sweatshirt, hoodie type weather, but overall not bad for the first game of the regular season as the Browns take on the Bengals. But right now, it's not the best view out at Huntington Bank Field. We've got clouds overhead, and we even have some raindrops showing up here on the lens as we are tracking some lake effect showers. Notice how very localized these are. It's dry for really much of northeast Ohio, but not if you're near and right along the lakeshore. That's where we have this west wind producing some showers, and even more of a slightly northwest tilt to the wind is bringing these showers a little bit farther south. So a heads up for tailgaters right now. We've been seeing at times some heavy rain, perhaps mixed with graupel or small hail. They do lose their intensity once they move further inland, but still I'm tracking this shower line that's tracking a little bit farther south here, getting closer to downtown, at least with some light rain, and we could be seeing some of that heavier rain impacting tailgating here shortly as well. Meanwhile, further to the north and east, some of these showers, again, once they move further inland, say to northern Geauga County, central Ashtabula County, they're not quite as heavy, but it's still raining in these areas. So just a heads up there. Most of this activity is confined to this morning. Once we get to this afternoon, we have a bit more in the way of dry air moving in. We'll see some sunshine, but then another fetch of moisture comes overnight. So there is the opportunity for a few more lake effect showers then. We start the day tomorrow pretty dry, temperatures chilly, especially away from the lakeshore near 40 in Worcester and Dover. We're near the 70-degree mark, if not the lower 70s tomorrow afternoon. It'll be dry, and then as we do head into your Tuesday morning, much of the same there. In fact, that's going to start an extended dry stretch for us. So once we get past today, we have dry weather from Monday all the way through the start of the weekend. And look at these temperatures recovering. In fact, haven't said this in a while, hovering near seasonable as we head through the end of the week, if not even getting back to the 80-degree mark as we start the upcoming weekend.